Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the motherfucking pod. I am your host, the lightest of lightest, the only light skin to do it right, President LightSkin, baby. What's good, everybody? This is Problematic LightSkin episode 17. Let me get my notes real quick. Oh, shit. Ugh. How's everybody doing? Man. It's been a very, very interesting week. Very dead week. Not till I like the last minute news story breaks as I'm about to start the pod. Like as I sit down, I look, oh shit. Here we go. So let's get into it. We got a lot to talk about. First of all, I just want to say to everybody, if you're listening to the pod, if you're watching the pod, if you're watching any of the clips that I'm making, shout out to you for just being a real one, showing some love. Make sure everything's good. Okay. But yeah, let's get it straight into the pod. So earlier this last week, really. So if you don't watch any wrestling, you can skip past this shit. It's for my wrestling nerds, for the marks. Last week, at the end of Raw, the Vision broke up. Braun Breaker and Hawaiian Braun, Samoan Braun, attacked Seth Rollins, right? So I think the big question was like a lot of people didn't understand what the fuck was going on. This didn't make sense. This I don't know. It was really kind of like it just a lot of it just didn't make sense, right? Sorry, I'm trying to adjust this mic. Make sure you guys can hear me. So a lot of it just didn't make sense about the Vision breaking up. So we come to find out that Seth Rollins is actually injured. He's like a walking injury report. I can't explain this to you enough. Not only did last year they faked a Seth Rollins injury, now he's officially injured. What a fucking
fatality.
Oh, not that. What a fucking loser. Look, Finn Balor got injured one time as the WWE Universal Champion, and they never gave that nigga another title ever again. But Seth can get injured every day. Look, hold on. Like, prime example, this was literally like, like, what was it? At the end of WrestleMania, not last year, but maybe the year before. Well, I think last year too. Like, I'm a dude is a walking, but it's fine. It's like, I hate Seth Rollins. What's the hell you say? I can't think of it. I can't even do his voice. I'm sorry. But yeah, Seth Rollins has been stripped of the World Heavyweight Championship, and thank God the Lord has listened to my prayers, because I can't tell you how much I hate that fucking song when it come out. I don't want to sound like a hater, but it's just like it used to be real nice. Dun 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 dun. Like I was like, yeah. And Seth used to just have energy, bro. Like Seth used to just be him, but now he's just go away. But okay, so I got good news and bad news. So good news, Seth Rollins is not world champion anymore. Thank God. Bad news, they trying to put Jey Uso back in the main event. Like just stop. He was doing so good, WWE. Not really. But he was doing so good. you had a golden goose delivered to you in Seth Rollins being injured. So now, like, when CM Punk goes to fight for the title, like, I mean, we all just expected CM Punk to lose. But now CM Punk has to win, right? No, but you put Jey Uso, main event Jey Uso, like, bro, I hate to like book shit for things, but Jey Uso needs to, like, as much as Jey Uso is the main event, what Sami Zayn was doing with the United States title is what Jey Uso needs to do with the Intercontinental title on the main event. The main event is Jey Uso's spot. You want to be in the main event, you got to go against Jey Uso for the Intercontinental Championship. Not only is he working, consistently, right? Like every day, like every Monday, it's a Jey Uso main event Intercontinental Championship night. You know, it's like, hey, you know that Jey Uso gonna be in the main event. Everybody gonna be turning up at the night. That's how you end it, right? And you build Jey Uso like, man, he the show. He it. Like, there is no main event without you. Gotta make sure Jey Uso cool with you having the main. Hey Jay, can I have the main event this week? Yeah, you sure can, man. You sure can. And it's gonna hurt the fans because, like, damn, we was gonna end the show, but like that hype you up. Like, you know, when you go to Raw, you gonna get Jey Uso in the main event. Like, you put it in his name. But he's just not ready for a world title. He just needs the Intercontinental Championship. And I don't give a fuck what Rikishi is saying on a fucking podcast. You don't need to put Jey Uso. Like, he's just still not ready, bro. You gave him the title and he fumbled. He fumbled with the title when you gave it to him. He still don't know how to talk on the mic. He tried to play it off like, y'all know why I'm here. Yeet. Come on, everybody. Yeet. I think I gotta take a shit. Yeet. Like, come on, dude. I like what Jey Uso's doing. It's fun, it's entertaining, but he's just not ready for a main event title. He's not ready for the main event at all. Right? But yeah, so good news, bad news. And like, how you just gonna fucking like just not give it to LA Knight? Like, that don't make no sense. Let me talk to him. Yeah, talk to him, LA Knight. Tell him why you worth the money. Why you should get paid the big money. Oh, sorry, I'm tripping. Why you should get paid the big bucks. Sorry, I'm tweaking. But yeah, so Saturday night main event is this Saturday. Look, if I were to do a prediction, I don't really know. I don't really give a fuck. But I think there's no way Jey Uso doesn't come out of that as world heavyweight champion. Like, there's no, like, not Jey Uso, CM Punk, excuse me. There's no way that CM Punk doesn't come out of that as world heavyweight champion. And if he doesn't come out as world heavyweight champion, then we need a riot. Title needs to be on Punk. And then Punk just need to give us a good run, drop it, go to the Royal Rumble, go face Cody at WrestleMania. Simple as that. All right, so next up, we're going to get a little serious. I hate to get so serious, guys, but we got to talk about it. TwitchCon SA situation, right? So there was a SA, if you don't know, chocolate assorted. We'll put it like that. You know what I mean. You know. Dude, I just saw. I can't think of her name right now. I do apologize, but it's mainly just about the situation that happened. So a Twitch streamer was SA'd at TwitchCon, which is crazy. TwitchCon is like the holy grail for streamers. Like, this is like third place. This is their safe space, right? No, clearly not. Emiru was sexually assaulted. And the whole thing is, I think the dude was streaming the whole thing as he did it, which is crazy. And I think this is where we run into, like, where I think of like the Kai Sinats and the DDGs, like, you know, everyone's clip farming. Everyone's clip farming this. Everyone's clip farming that. And I think there's so much clip farming that goes on when actual situations happen. People don't know if this is real or not. It kind of reminds me of the WWE per se. Like, you don't know what's real and what's not. Like, damn, is this a work or it's not? And I hate to say that, because when someone's really getting attacked in your own home, your own house. Imagine you in your house and someone comes sexually assault you. Oh, wait, yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that DoorDash bullshit. But it's crazy that this can happen. And nobody does anything. Twitch said they did shit, but they really didn't. Like, just fumble the ball, Twitch. Way to drop the fucking ball. Now, is niggas gonna stop streaming on Twitch? No. Niggas is definitely not gonna stop streaming on Twitch. I'm telling you that now. But it does suck that you can't feel safe in your own home. You know, like, this is where I go to meet my fans. And, you know, now from what I did see, that she did have her own security guard, but like Twitch banned him. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, so shout out to Twitch streamer Emiru. I don't watch none of her content, but she a pretty girl. She didn't deserve this. It's gonna traumatize her. It's okay. You can be a homebody from now on. You know, IRL in the house. But yeah, the whole situation is fucked up. I mean, it couldn't have been me. Like, I just like that no one even like handled that situation. Because if I was there, I would have whooped his ass. I'm like, hey, straight, gone. That boy would have had to stop streaming forever. You know what I mean? No, I don't. But you know what I mean. Like I would like, bro. I see that shit in real life. I'm handling that how I need to. All right, let me make sure. All right. So yeah, and then also the DoorDash situation. I'm so sorry, Kev. The DoorDash girl. If you haven't seen, there's been this DoorDash girl that's she's been making this huge claim that she was sexually assaulted. That this DoorDash girl was claiming that she was SA'd. And then when everyone looked into the situation, well, it looked like you were supposed to leave the food at the door, and then that was it. But you decided to be Nancy Drew and investigate the situation and go into like not even like go like almost going into somebody's house, filming them while they're naked. Like you don't know what dude was going on with guy. He probably was fucked up. Probably forgot he even ordered DoorDash. Probably stumbled through the house. He's probably trying to undress himself. But that's not me defending this nigga. Um, but you know, like he crashed out on the couch. Like shit, he probably forgot about that DoorDash. Like damn. And then when he wake up, he find out, damn, I'm trying to order some some breakfast. Why my account banned? Come to find out, nigga dick all over the internet. That's fucked up, bro. That is so fucked up. Now, I understand if this was a situation where she was actually essayed. Yeah, okay, cool. But from what a lot of DoorDashers have been saying is that there are ways that one, she could have called 911 and then handle it internally with DoorDash. Like, why would you trying to post this shit online? Like, I just need everyone to know what's happening. Bro, nigga was knocked out. That's like you're exposing someone's genitals. Like, what the fuck, dude? All right, so this was the breaking news that happened. The FBI raided a couple teams. I can't remember. I think it was like the Lakers, the Hornets, I think the Trailblazers, and maybe another team as well. So this just happened, right? So the FBI head director, Oogly Boogly Eyes, he came out. It's this big operation that they've been doing. They also cut down on some gambling too. I guess they were using devices and shit. They said $7 million. $7 million was stolen. 7 million? That's it? Hey, nigga, where them files, nigga? Hey, Cash Patel. Where them files, nigga? You over here doing everything else. Nigga, run them files. How about that? Run them motherfucking files, nigga. Run it. Give us the files, nigga. You over here doing everything. Charlamagne said it best. It's going to be a distraction. Nigga, the government is shut down. Nigga, there was just no king protest this past weekend. Cash Patel, run them files, nigga. Run them files. Oh, sorry. Hit it one time. What the fuck? Like, bro, ain't nobody worried about no goddamn gambling shit. But shout out to ESPN removing that ESPN betting while they were talking about it. Hey, we should probably remove this shit. It's probably bad. Hell yeah, this gambling, nigga. Bro, I stopped using. Okay, look, I'm gonna tell you a real story. I stopped using Prize Picks. So in Texas, like we got like these crazy restrictions where we can't gamble. It's really fucked up. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's so conservative here. It's ridiculous. I'm like, God damn it, just want to gamble and smoke weed, dude. Chill. But anyways, I stopped using Prize Picks, bro. It was a game last season. I think there were talks of like Cooper Kupp being traded from the Rams. So like there was this game. I can't remember who they were playing. I think it was a Thursday night game too. And Cooper Kupp, like all he had to do was get like I think 60 rushing yards or whatever, 60 passing yards, I think. Boy, that nigga didn't get no yardage, and they fucking lost that game. I was like, bro, you got Cooper Kupp. Like, what the fuck you doing, bro? I was like, and everything else hit on my shit except that one. That was like, you know what? This shit rigged, bro. I don't give a fuck. This shit rigged. this shit is dead to me.
Fatality.
I'm over this shit, nigga. Like I never touched prize. I think I got like $50 still sitting on there. I was like, y'all have it, nigga. I don't want it. Fuck this shit. Well, yeah, that's gambling, nigga. Like, what the fuck? But 7 million is crazy. Like, that's it. That's all they got. They weren't gambling that good. But where are them files, Cash? Cash Patel. Where are them files? All right. To my F1 lovers, my F1 gangsters, Max Verstappen. We gotta talk about because it was in Austin this past weekend. I didn't get to go. I was going to. But I think I'm gonna start going to F1 events next year. So yeah, there F1 F1 was in Austin this past weekend for the Grand Prix. And Max Verstappen won first place. He is really catching up to McLaren. McLaren has been dropping the ball. Like they have been, I don't know what's going on in McLaren right now, but bro, y'all had majority of the season. This nigga Max about to catch up. I don't know if he'll get the driver championship, but I mean, if he stay on the same path that he on, he Gucci. Which is so crazy. Like, you know, I was like, man, I saw Red Bull, you know, kind of low key, like creeping back up, and I don't know. But yo, can we talk about those Red Bull? Excuse me, not Red Bull. Can we talk about the Austin Grand Prix trophies? Those looked fucking amazing. That's like a Longhorn style Grand Prix trophy. I think all three of them like kind of get the same thing. Usually like the first one is grander than the other two, but I think this was really cool. Like these big ass Longhorns and shit. I was like, yeah, that shit just screams Texas, nigga. That just screams Texas. Like, yeah, I love that shit. That looked really good. I love those trophies. But yeah, shout out to Max Verstappen. Red Bull catching up. I think he even tweeted. I think he even posted like a scenario where like McLaren was behind him in the picture. I don't know, something like that. They were talking about it, but yeah, super excited for the next season as well. You got 2 new cars coming in. Will they do shit? Probably not. But you know, I'm excited. Oh, also speaking of F1, F1 is going to Apple TV or Apple TV. I think this Apple TV is not Apple TV Plus anymore. Okay, but yeah, so F1 is moving to Apple TV. From what I saw, F1 that will be the new place for you to go watch. I don't know if I'm sure the F1 app will still be there, but like, you know, it'll probably be like in junction with a subscription if you have it with Apple TV, which I think is amazing because Apple TV just did a partnership with Peacock, and Peacock ain't really got nothing. But you know, Apple TV been dropping. I watched The Studio. I didn't watch it on Apple TV, but I watched The Studio. I thought that was fun. There's some really good shows on Apple TV. I mean, I just use it for my own movies. I don't really use it for anything else. But it going to F1 will definitely catch me probably subbing to it, as long as no crazy like price hike for it. Like, oh yeah, it's $20 a month now. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Get the fuck. All right. In other news. Whew, this is gonna piss me off. We're gonna go on a little rant real quick. So WB is looking to get sold. So Paramount originally dropped like their bids, and then I think WB denied it twice. And then now there's a lot of studios coming out. Netflix is bidding for it and stuff like that. WB has announced that they are wanting to be sold. I'm so scared for the DC universe. Just when we were getting there, like, god damn, bro, they know how to just fuck shit. DC will just never get the love it's supposed to get. And that's the only thing I'm worried about when it comes to this WB merger, like this WB buyout. It's like, I'm like, DC just never gonna get what they deserve, bro. Like, we got show. Like, I think Lanterns just finished production, so at least we'll get the show, but we'll probably never get it again. Look, I don't think this is good for anybody. I think WB had a stellar year. I don't know what the fuck why is WB trying to be, but that's Zaslav, that little nigga just like money, bro. Like he's just hungry, nigga. Um, I think the problem with this, it's just like all these companies are getting by. I think at the end of the day, like you're just gonna have like one subscription. It's either Netflix, Disney Plus, and probably HBO Max. Cause like it's like they're all buying each other, but they're merging in with each other as well. So it's like it's a lot. And probably Apple TV. I couldn't imagine Apple TV being sold to anybody. That would be crazy. But yeah, WB. Yeah, man, this is nothing about this is good. Nothing about this buyout is good. I think this will only hurt the future. I don't want this shit going to Netflix. Netflix is where things go to die, bro. Like this is the one place where they will drop a show and it does really good, and because people didn't watch it, they gonna cancel it. No, nigga, Netflix. You know damn well that's not how shows work now. You know the show gotta be out. Niggas be so bored on the app, there ain't nothing to watch, and then they start watching the show that you put out. Like, oh man, this show really good. Man, I want. Man, how come I'm never watching it? Like, come on, you know how people is, bro. People ain't, you know. I don't know. I don't think this sale is good for anybody. I'm worried for the future of DC. Just when we were getting there, you know, like unless like, hey, Warner Bros. Gets sold and the DC shit is, you know, protected. But you know, when things get sold off, like people get fired. They put other people in place of things. So we'll see. We'll see. Um, and some MLB news: the LA Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. I have them written down as something else over here, but it's LA versus Canada again. It's repeat. Not only in music last year, it's in sports this year. It's Drake versus Kendrick. And I expect the Dodgers to wash the fuck out of the Tampa Bay Blue Toronto Blue Jays. I don't even give a fuck about their name. That's how much I don't care. I expect it to be a bloodbath. Like I expect it to just be a bad, like just like last year when the Dodgers wiped them Yankees. What 4-1? Like god damn. Hey yo, if you was making bets, like you was looking good. But if you was a Yankees fan,
fatality.
Take it home, boy. Hey, New York, suck my dick. No, I'm joking. I fuck with Yankees. I fuck with the Yankees, bro. Come on now. But yeah, Dodgers, bro. Utani, that nigga coming. He coming for all the gold, bro. He coming for all the gold. So yeah, shout out to the LA Dodgers. Wipe the floor with Canada. And hey, you know what? I ain't forgave Canada either. Hey, I know what you niggas did during the national anthem of that hockey game, bro. They booed the American national anthem. Hey, look, I don't give a fuck what Trump was saying about Canada. But the way y'all was acting, y'all could have been a 51st state of America. Fuck you, nigga. The fuck you over here booing the national anthem? We came in there with respect, nigga. And you gonna fucking boo the national anthem? You're done. The Toronto Blue Jays, suck a dick. We coming. LA's coming. Bro, we coming for revenge, nigga. But yeah, that's crazy, dog. Bro, I better not hear them niggas boo the national. Actually, I want them to boo the national anthem so I can go whip they motherfucking ass. Toronto, I'm coming for you, nigga.
Fatality.
I'm sorry. Okay. That's crazy. But yeah, shout out to the LA Dodgers. Shout out to the LA Dodgers. I'm excited for the Dodgers to win. Okay. So we'll do this story before I do the album review. Look, I know I've been promising an album review. Look, honestly, it's been a lot more difficult than you realize. Like it's the scoring system that I have that it's just I don't feel comfortable with it where I can say like, hey, this is it. So just, every once in a while I'll sprinkle an album review into the shits, because there's some albums that I do want to talk about. Because I do want to do an album review of the year, like who I think is best album of the year type shit. But Tame Impala, Dead Beats. Dad Beats? Dead Beats? What a fantastic album, dude. I was really vibing to that shit. I can't tell you how much I like. I listen to Tame Impala, but not like that. He got a couple songs in my playlist, but Tame Impala's album. Now I saw Travis Scott talking about it. I think he said like the best album in the past couple years. I was like, nigga, I know you're lying, nigga. Like, stop the bullshit. But anyways, Tame Impala, yeah, this Deadbeats album. I gotta buy the vinyl. I gotta buy the vinyl. I don't give a fuck if it's special edition or not. I that is just a fantastic album. The music is, it's like if you're not into like EDM type shit, you're not gonna like the second half of the album, because I think right after Dracula, I think that's where it kind of gets into like this almost house style album that I fucking love. Like I don't even like house. I hate house. I'm a bass head, bro. But this shit had me. I was like, yo, this is it. This is it. I like this shit. I think it was a fantastic album. The music is just, it's like it's it's like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like it catches you. It's like this feeling of like being trapped. It's like, imagine like trapping a bug in a jar. Like, but you're trapped in it with vibes. That's how I felt. I'm in a jar glass of emotion. I thought it was just a fantastic album. I mean, it wasn't like anything crazy. It's something like maybe 12, 13 songs on the album. But Tame Impala did a very fantastic job. Actually, as soon as I'm done filming this shit, I'm about to go play the whole thing, because I haven't listened to it like on some big speakers. Like I only been listening to it in the car and then also on some headphones. But I just enjoyed the vibes from it. I think it's a fantastic album. I think I could want some more from it. Like if he gave me a deluxe, I'd be cool with that. But right now I'm gonna give it a solid 4 out of 5. I think it's a 4 out of 5 solid. I'm getting the vinyl. I like that. So, it's good enough for me. So yeah, Tame Impala Deadbeats, I'm gonna give it a solid 4 out of 5. Fantastic album. Can't wait to, I love Tame Impala. Like he's fantastic. If you're not into that style of genre of music, I definitely should get into it. Like start branding your horizon in music. You'll start to appreciate music a lot more. All right, so we're gonna talk about this real quick. Just last week we were talking about Sora, and like MLK being like this front leader of Sora, and just so much crazy shit from this AI videos, right? As I was just talking about last week, well, now the family of MLK has come out and they do not want Sora using. Now, I will say some of these niggas have gotten a little crazy, and I am wearing the do rag. When this is the Martin Luther King when he said, "I want all my niggas free from that jail." Look, I don't look. I think if it's all fun, sure. Like anything crazy, like any crazy bad, it sucks that they are using Martin Luther King, but this shit looks so realistic, bro. It's like this shit look like it's like it happened, dude, which is crazy. I find it amazing. But if the MLK family can say this and stop, like what's stopping them from doing like Kurt Cobain, Biggie, who's over, uh just any dead celebrity, Prince, Michael Jackson, like, and then at some point you just ban in the whole world. Like, oh, I just gotta make a request. So I think if you can make it in good taste, sure. Um, but I think people, it's AI. It's an open source for people to have fun, and I haven't seen the dark side of it. I've just only seen like the funniest shit. So, and the people writing it, because you have to, I can imagine these people aren't writing a script for this, and they've been writing some of the funniest shit I've seen. It's honestly hilarious. Like I kind of want to like go get on Sora and just like I want to do like uh oh, what's her name? She was the golden girl that died. Whatever her name is, a little short white girl. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Betty White. Betty White. getting, a steel chair and hitting it over the head of Oprah. Like, yo, I'm with it. I'm with the shits. Like, that's just hilarious. But yeah, so shout out to Sora kind of dropping the ball on that one. So this is not in the notes, but I do want to talk about it. I do want to give a little highlight and shout out to motherfucking Jidion. We've known Jidion to be very problematic. This is a very problematic podcast, but the thing about being problematic is you have to understand that you're problematic. And once you understand that, yeah, I mean, you don't have to change. I'm not saying you have to change, but hey, things are a lot more easier in life when you start to understand that. Jidion has understand that he was problematic in the past. And the things Jidion has done, bro, like catching these fucking predators, these scumbags of the earth, these motherfuckers.
Fatality.
We coming for you. I don't know why I used the fatality one, but we coming for you, nigga. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna arrest you. We gonna send you to jail. You need to get some help, nigga. Anyways, but yeah, Jidion actually like, and this actually ties into the Roblox situation that's happening. Jidion originally like talked about how someone was trying to like report things to Roblox, and Roblox was being a dick about stuff about the pedophiles. Look, I think Roblox has made it real like unsafe for anybody. Like the fact that there's can be any form of communication in these apps, like you act like you can't skip past, like AI generated software to they said like, oh, we stop people from posting private information and stuff like this. I'm like, bro, but how are they? I remember when Kim Kardashian's son saw, her sex tape through Roblox. Like that should have been like the first red flag right there. Like why were we like talking about Roblox situation? But shout out to Jidion catching all these predators. Look, there's no justification of being a predator. I can't imagine how bad your sex life is where a grown woman can't satisfy you enough. You got to go run to children. Nothing about that makes fucking sense. You're 40 years old. Why are you even trying to talk to a 13-year-old? We talked about this before. Us as kids, we all know we was fucking dumb. We dumb. And the first thing we thought was cool was sex. So when older people, like I remember like I had this one MILF shorty like hit me up. She was trying to like get to know me and shit. She's like 40. I think I was like 13 at the time. But like, yeah, in my head, I'm thinking, yeah, this is gonna be cool. I'm gonna have sex with my first older woman, like. But then I thought about it, I was like, man, that's weird. Like, why is she hitting me up? Did you tell me she can't get no dick from nobody else, but she gotta get my dick? That's crazy. That's crazy. And it's like I get it, like because that's what kids are. Like they hear that our world is so sexualized. They see sex, and they like us as kids, we want sex. Like this is the thing that we want. This is the thing we always hear about. Oh, my friend over there just had sex, and so we're all excited. And so the moment like someone older comes into the picture, and that's why you see all these kids having sex with their teachers and shit like that. Like my second grade teacher was fucking. She's beautiful. She was amazing. But realistically, you don't think about the consequences. We're kids. We're fucking dumb. So when you're a 30 or 40-year-old, and you're pursuing a child, it's crazy. It is so crazy. I grew up like loving older women. Like I grew up like fascinated with older women. Like that was always my thing. And when I got older, guess what? I still wanted older women. Like I think something about older women is just sexy, bro. Like they got the years on them. Like they know the bullshit. They ain't with the bullshit. They want like somebody who want to care about them and shit. They about to die anyway. So it's
Fatality.
they about to die anyway. So they need some loving for like the next 5-10 years. Them diabetes going crazy. That high blood pressure. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't get it. It even like freaks me out when I see like 60-year-old men dating 18-year-olds. I think that's a little weird. Like, did you meet her when she was 18, or did you like get to know her when she was 17? I do think that's weird. Um Like even with Drake is back in the news again. Like there was some chick that I guess he like hung out with, took a picture with when she was 16. She turned 18, got a private dinner for the bitch. I'm like, God damn, this nigga don't learn, bro. But yeah, I think it's weird. But shout out to Jidion just being like, there are other ones too. There are other people out there like catching these predators and stuff like that. I promise, guys, you won't see me in this video. Because I know a lot of niggas talk about it and then they get caught themselves. But hey, nigga, it had to be a trap. I'm telling you right now, it would have to be the greatest trap ever. Like, it would have to be like, it would have to be like, okay, so let's say I met a girl. Okay, let's say I met a girl at like an adults party, right? Like this is an adults party. And like it was her birthday and they had candles and all this shit talking about she 24, da, 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 hey, turn out, da, da, da. And then I'm talking to her, I got to know her, right? So I'm seeing she's in the club, she drinking from the bottles, she got the whole sign that's 24, all her friends talking about it's good to see her on her 24th birthday. And then I meet her family and they're like, oh, she's 14. Nigga, what? How? How'd she get in the club? She had the 24. Like, it would have to be the greatest trap to get me. Because I be seeing that shit a mile away, bro. Like some of these, like if you be on the dating app, bro, some of these girls be like looking so old. Like I filter it out to like 23 and older, right? Like, yeah, I'm 30, so like I ain't really tripping. So like I keep it like 23 to like 60. Yeah, I like them old bitches. But like because it was getting to a point where you would see the girls that were like 18, right? I was like, are you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can lie because it's Facebook, like the Facebook dating shit, the Hinge shit, all that. They don't have no real verification. So when they go on there, when they're 18, I'm like, are you really 18? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just look, you don't even look 18. Like, some of these bitches, like, they look 15 and 16. It's like, man, I lose my mind. I freak out. I'm like, oh, no, hey, block. You can send me the ID. I don't trust it. It could be fake ID. Get it. But like I said, you would have to build like the greatest scenario to trap a nigga like me, bro. Like, I ain't playing. I got too much shit going on. I got too much family. I ain't trying to be on no registry. Like, that shit is scary, dude. That shit is really scary. And I don't even know why, I don't even know why older men and women don't even think about shit like that. Like, ew, your life is ruined. You gotta explain to your neighbors why you on the sex offenders list. You gotta explain that to them. You gotta go up to their house and be like, hey, I be touching on kids, bro. What? You my neighbor. Yeah, I was into some weird shit. that shit ain't justifiable. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, shout out to Jidion. I mean, look, like we talked about earlier. Hey, release them Epstein files, nigga. We need to know who's who. We need to know who's in the White House. Cause imagine if Trump was on those files. Imagine if Trump is on those files. This nigga go around shaking little kids' hands every day. That's worrisome. That's crazy. That nigga was hugging your kid the other day. Even Biden, the way he be rubbing up on those little girls, like imagine that nigga was on the Epstein Island. He was like, "Hey, nigga, you touching them a little too. Hey, nigga, you need to back the fuck up, nigga." But that's the thing we have to look at. Like, but my thing is with them. I want people like that to go to jail because first of all, you know better. But what I also want is them to get help, right? I think it's important they get help. I think it's important they get some type of therapy. We get them like even if it don't work the first time, the second time, whatever. However many times them niggas are going to jail for it, they need the therapy. They need something, nigga. I don't know. I'm trying to help these niggas. I'm trying to defend these niggas, but fuck that, bro. Like, we need something. There's some type of mental disorder there. That's what they need to look into. Maybe Tylenol is causing niggas to be pedophiles. All right, so let's close the end towards the pod. We're gonna recap week 7. We talked about a lot. I had more shit on here than I should have. We're gonna recap week 7. There's really only a couple things to really recap. The Ben Gay Bowl, my Steelers versus the Bengals. Man. Who knew Joe Flacco was gonna come in that motherfucker and let that air ball fly? But I said with the Bengals got weapons. They just need a really good quarterback. And Joe Burrow might get placed second because Joe Flacco, like that's the thing. Like it can really change the entire team. Like some quarterbacks just need a really good team, like to really play with. Like Joe Flacco on the Browns wasn't it. The Browns, they're not it. They still need some more. They need like a really good quarterback, and they need some more weapons on their team. The defense is pretty good. But you ain't nothing. You're not a defense without your offense, right? So Joe Flacco being on the Cincinnati Bengals, like you got Chase. Chase get that ball and run. That's what he gonna do, and he definitely did. And our Steelers defense definitely did not like come to play. They was chilling. They was on like everyone was on ice. It seemed like we was just chilling. We don't want to kill Flacco. They just let that nigga just throw that ball everywhere. And then also for week 7, the Broncos scoring 30 points in the last quarter within the last 5 minutes of the game is fucking insane. It reminds me of that Eagles-Giants game when Vic came back on such a deficit. Like, I think it was like a 30-point deficit, and they came back like right at the tail end of the third quarter into the fourth. And then that Deshaun Jackson where he almost fucking fumbled, like lost the ball, and he came back and ran back with it. That game is crazy. That game is insane, but yeah. Because that shit fucked me up. Because like I had the Giants to win. Giants were locked in. I was like, oh, we good. And then they fucking lose. What a bunch of losers. But shout out to the Giants though, becoming just a better team, right? So I think that's important. All right, so let's do week 8. These are my week 8 picks. For my week 7 recap, I went 8-7. Who would have fucking known the Broncos were gonna come back in the last 5 minutes of the quarter and score 33 fucking points against the New York Giants? That was insane. Shout out to the Broncos. I that game was really a toss up. Like I was like, you couldn't have imagined how that game would go. The New York Giants are just something else. I just want people to know that they are something else now. But getting into week 8, how do I feel about it? Okay, yeah, I feel good. Guys, I feel good. All right, so for week 8, I got Chargers, Falcons, Bengals, Bears, Patriots, New York Giants, San Francisco, Buffalo Bills, Tampa Bay, Colts, Broncos, Green Bay, and KC. I hate to put Green Bay over my Steelers, but like the Steelers, I feel like they're there, but they're not there. And I'm just like, man, I just don't feel confident about them, right? I can't tell if they're a really good team or a really bad team. They're like mediocre. They ain't really win against nobody this season. So, and the one time they went against like a shitty team, they went against the Bengals and they lost. That Eagles Giants game, if anything like the Giants did last time, the Eagles gonna lose again. Like, and the Eagles barely looked good with Vikings. Like they were like giving up points. Like I don't know what was coming. Like Vikings almost caught back up. But yeah, so week 8 looks pretty interesting. Looks like an easy week, but you can never know. Like I bet you any money, I'll be surprised. Like Chicago Bear games, Ravens game. Ravens look like shit. They have nobody. I don't know what to say. This, just throw this whole fucking season away, to be honest. But look, that is it for the pod. Thank you all for watching. Much love to you all. If you watch live, you watch the clips, whatever. Thank y'all for being a part of this. I do enjoy doing this. I enjoy just like talking shit and just having fun, bro. That's all this is just talk shit, have fun. I know the ski mask and do-rag is crazy, but fuck it. I had a dream, dog. But yeah, I am President LightSkin. This is Problematic LightSkin, episode 17. Good night. Goodbye.